Welcome to Marketing Mondays with Estheticians in Business, the podcast. This is bite-sized marketing boost your esthetician business didn't know it needed, but now can't live without. I'm Allyson, your esthetician business coach. I'm your hype woman. I'm the voice in your ear that's reminding you that you don't need 1,000 followers. You actually need a strategy. Every Monday, I'll be dropping quick, no-fluff marketing tips to help you get visible, get booked, grow a business that pays the bills, and lights you up. Think of these as like mini marketing pep talks with an actual plan. So before we get into the show, I have to ask, does business ever feel like it is so much harder and it's growing so much slower than it should be? Honestly, this may be why. It could be because you're losing clients to confusing booking systems, missed follow-ups, losing money to fees you don't even see, and losing time to admin instead of actually spending time with your clients. And that's really why I always recommend Gloss Genius. It does the work for you to bring in more revenue and free up time, and it fills your calendar, rebooks clients automatically, helps you earn more than every appointment, and puts your busy work on autopilot. So go to glossgenius.com, use the code EIB to get 50% off your first 2 months of gold or platinum plan.
Hey guys, welcome to Estheticians in Business, the podcast. This is your Monday marketing. This is the time of the week where I'm going to cover some type of marketing with you or something that's only going to take like 10-ish minutes to do. I'm so excited for today because I'm going to be doing some like rapid fire Facebook things, right? To know about Facebook, to market on Facebook. We are going to be going over that today. I'm so excited for this because I'm not going to lie, guys. When I opened my spa so many years ago, I really heavily focused on Facebook. And that was truly because I found community in Facebook groups. And also my ideal client were in Facebook groups. And so typically people you see in Facebook groups, and this may be some of your ideal clients. You're looking at millennials. We're still I say we're because I am a millennial. We're still heavily based inside of Facebook groups. And that's honestly where you're going to find a lot of them. So if your demographic is millennials or Gen X, which is the age above millennials, or baby boomers, you need to be looking in Facebook groups. Yes, of course, more people are twinkling into Instagram and into TikTok and all that stuff, but Facebook groups is still the most likely place to find people that are of the age range, right? And so we're going to cover kind of different ways you can do this. So first, let's start about how to use Facebook. Now there's a few different options. So obviously you have like your Facebook business page that you can absolutely create. I love a business page if you're willing to do the work on it, meaning you're willing to go live, interact, and it's really great. And you have to have, if you're running a business, like any business ads, or if you're running any likes campaigns, anything like that, Facebook business pages are wonderful. And I encourage people to have them if they're looking to grow like you want to get more massive with the reach that you have and still be very personal. For me, I did have one and I ran likes campaigns and I did really well. And then I just got burnt out and I didn't really enjoy it anymore. And I honestly found that using my personal profile page inside of business groups, like community groups, what I mean, was actually more beneficial than using a business page in those groups. And so obviously you have those options, totally up to you, but that's personally what I did. So when you're using Facebook groups, what I have found, especially with running my own group, Estheticians in Business, the Facebook group, I have found that typically a lot of estheticians they found a way to mass promote on all these groups. Every group they're in, they promote in. And at first you may think like, what's the harm? Honestly, it's a waste of time. And you honestly could probably get removed from a lot of these groups because after declining so many posts, people are going to remove you. And especially because you're breaking the rules on repeat without any care in the world, which is just disrespectful. So I encourage you to go into your community and find community groups that make sense to you. Now, I have heard of literally one place who said they had no community groups, and I told her to create her own, to create a group that was around her demographic. So it was women and they were millennials and they were moms. So I told her to create a group that was for moms of her area. But if you do have groups that are already created, like really maximize on that, right? And this is what you're going to do. You're going to go into Facebook and you're going to search groups for things that are local to you. So mom groups, women groups, ladies groups, let me see, social groups. You can look at so many different variations. Like I was in Orlando, so there was like Latina groups, there was like book readers of Orlando. Like there was so many dog mom groups, like so many different things. And in these groups, even if it's like a dog mom group, right? In these groups, there's people talking, and people will go to these groups as places to get referrals from things. So if say they need, say, an esthetician, right? And they go into this group, a dog mom group, and they're like, hey, where do you guys get facials at? Where's the best dermaplane in Wyoming, right? Like, where are all these places I can go to get the best Brazilian wax? People are going to go into these groups. And so you are the person that you want them to refer to. So you want somebody to be like, where do I get the best skincare advice? They're immediately going to be like, you know what? Allyson is the best, and that's who you need to speak to. Like, and you want to be tagged on repeat. But there's a trick to doing this, and trick to becoming the esthetician in the group. And this is where a lot of people come at me, because I'm like, stop constantly posting your ads. There has to be a side of relationship. There has to be a side of building a community, being part of the community, not just going in and be like, I have 5 openings. Who wants it? Like, that's so annoying. Would you read that? No. How do you book? How do you choose? How do you read something? You do it because it interests you and you feel part of it, not because somebody is just advertising their business again. Like, that's so annoying. And on top of it, you're probably breaking some rules because people just get overwhelmed. That's why promotion rules exist, because people have no care in the world. That's actually why I created a partner program in my group, because there was so many people that were just overrunning the group with promotions. I just couldn't take it anymore. And so I was just like, all right, you guys don't have any want to build relationships, so I'm going to find people who do. And so what I'm telling you is to go into these groups and just be part of the community, interact, comment, become friends with people in that group. Make it natural. You're here for a relationship. You're not here to just put out your business. And that's the thing business owners don't understand a lot of the time, especially if they're brand new and they have no business expertise. You have to build a relationship with them somehow, some way. So whether you're having direct conversations like back and forth, or you've built this influencer kind of thing, like, people need to feel connected to you. And so in Facebook groups, this is where you can get connected to events. You can go to when they do, a lot of them will do vision boards. Go to those, okay? Go to go be in anything that they're doing, a vendor event. Go be in the vendor event. Go meet friends when they do a wind down Wednesday or something, right? Go and be in that wind down Wednesday. You don't have to just go and advertise, but it's not a bad idea when you go and you're you make friends with people, and then you are yeah, I'm an esthetician. Literally, no joke, if I ever went to those events, I went to one that was a Galentine's, and I told my friend that I went with, I was like, I'm gonna get 2 numbers tonight. And she was like, what? So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be social, build relationships, but I'm gonna get 2 numbers. And I did. And I was like, yeah, I'm an esthetician. And I would just talk to people, have relationships with them. And then I'd be like, yeah, I'm an esthetician and this is what I do. And they're like, oh my gosh, I've been looking for somebody like you. And they end up being my client. Now, I'm not saying you have to go and have an ulterior motive, but I'm saying is go and engage and interact. Now, how do you do that when you're just I don't even know what to do? Okay, there's a few ways you can do this without breaking the rules. You can go in and just comment and stuff, but you can also ask for feedback, ask for support, ask for people to be like, okay, I'm having issues coming with content. Drop your skincare issues. Or, I'm an esthetician of the group and I'm helping 5 women with their skincare, needs today. Drop your questions you have and I will DM you personally. Those are great ways to get connected. And you can do that weekly. Okay. And then typically one of those days is days you can promote. In my group, I do have certain days where you can specifically promote, because I want you to still have the opportunity to promote. We're all here to make money. And so you need to be able to do that and promote on those days. I literally grew a massive business very quickly because I utilized promotion days and built relationships around those days, so that when people saw my name, they were like, oh, this is Allyson. How cool, right? And they wanted to do it. Facebook groups are also a great way if you're just okay, I can't promote, I can't do any of it. I want to still be in this group because I love them. What do? I 100% would ask the admin if you can use them as a model. In return, they allow you to post in the group. Or you ask them can you just put a testimony in there? Can you tell people can I offer a model thing for just your group? Connect with the admin. I can't tell you how many times I've done free things for people because they were interested in something and they approached me and asked me if they could do it versus just posting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that makes sense. Like, you need to be in there and you need to just be honest and stop trying to spam Facebook. Now, the other thing I want you to do is that when someone does comment or put a post that says, I need a facialist, I need somebody, I'm 55 and I haven't used any skincare, what do I do? You're going to comment under there and you're not going to just be like, I would love to have you, and then never go anywhere with that. That makes you want to punch people, okay? Oh my gosh, that's annoying. But DM that person. Be like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and DM you so, we can get out of the comments. Add them as a friend because you're going to be on your profile, your personal profile, and then DM them and talk to them. Ask them what questions they have. Ask them what concerns they're dealing with. And then the solution is your service. The solution is them coming in, and you can even have like some type of deal if it makes you feel better, where you're just like, yeah, for this group, I actually offer 20% off the first time you come in for first time guests, right? There's loads of different ways that you can do this. And so just use Facebook as a way to build relationships. Stop spending your time making all these ChatGPT advertisements that people are skimming over. Because people are so used to just seeing promotion after promotion after promotion that they're just used to it at this point. You actually have to build some type of relationship. And that's the same thing with Instagram, guys, but we're focusing on Facebook. The whole thing about Facebook is the sauce is in the DMs. Get in the DMs. And you can even offer freebies, like create a free PDF that you send people. There's so many different ways to do this that don't cost a ton of money. So anyways, I would really encourage you to use Facebook. I would. Go in there and choose a Facebook group. But if there's a group that you want that's not created, create it yourself. Take the next year, show up every single day in this group. Once a week at a minimum, go live in a group you've created and create a space that is around the people you want to be around. That's exactly what Estheticians in Business is. It's exactly the kind of group I wanted, and I created that because there wasn't a group out there that wasn't catty. There wasn't a group out there that were just estheticians and it wasn't just a bunch of promotions. There wasn't a group out there. And so I created that. And so I would just encourage you that if there's not a group for you, create it. Yes, will it take a little bit of time? Yeah. But then you also are the admin, so you have full availability, right? You have full freedom to do what you want. It's your group. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Happy Monday marketing. Super excited you're here. And I hope this was helpful. So anyways, guys, love you, bye. Okay, so I ended that podcast prematurely because I completely forgot, which is wild to me because I've been working on this for months. But the Estheticians in Business membership waitlist is open. Dun, dun, dun. Which is so exciting, guys, because I am going to be launching Estheticians in Business, the membership, doors opening at the end of June, beginning of July. And I am stoked. Okay, I am so excited. And the people that are on my waitlist are going to get the first dibs at becoming members. And when you become members, within a certain number of people, which that is to be determined, then you will get a lifetime price, right? And so I'm so excited because there's going to be founders, there's going to be giveaways, there's going to be lots of stuff. And so I'm stoked. So if you want on that waitlist, go into the show notes, click the linky link, and I will put you on the wait list and you'll get all the deets and it'll be super exciting. So anyways, okay, that's it now. Okay, love you guys. Bye.